A jump in the percentage of homes with price increases and the percentage of homes relisted? The Dana Point housing market is really presenting us with a little bit of a conundrum after last week's numbers came in. Trying to figure out might be a little like trying to understand the correlation between the popularity of the Spider-Man pointing meme and the number of Google searches for who is Alexa. Welcome to the Dana Point Weekly Trend Forecast. I'm Nathan Necochea, your real estate agent here in Dana Point. Now, let's try to make some sense out of what we're seeing. But real quick, before jumping in, thanks to Altos Research for doing the heavy lifting here, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about it. And jumping in with both feet, let's take a look at the Market Action Index. The MAI takes into account the comparison of new listings versus sales. Well, Dana Point held at an MAI of 36, which is keeping us in a slight seller's market. And then this is a result of holding several weeks of stable prices and a fairly constant level of supply versus demand. Basically, it comes down to inventory being low enough and new inventory being slow enough that the market is still technically favoring sellers. More on inventory, though, in just a bit. Now, I'd like to take a look at the percentage of price decreases. What we normally see is about 30 to 35% of listings taking a price decrease. And Dana Point is still hovering around normal levels with 33%. That is a small increase from last week, so we need to keep an eye on this metric because if it continues to rise, it could signify a drop in demand. And then on to one of the surprising numbers from last week, the percentage of price increases. We normally expect to see this number sit under 5%, which is where Dana Point started last week. The thing I'm taking note of is the 3% jump to 8%. So, this can mean two things. First, it might be a sign of fix and flip investors getting their projects, back onto the market after the rehab and increasing their asking prices. Or second, it could be a sign of a jump in buyer demand that's really playing out as bidding wars for great homes, obviously. Okay, I know I said it could be two things, but there is a third option, which is really just a combination of option 1 and option 2. You know what? Let me know in the comments what you think is causing the jump in the percentage of homes with price increases. I'm curious. Okay, the reason I'm not sure what the actual cause is yet is because it's 1 week's metric, and it's something that we're going to have to watch week over week. I do think that by watching price increases and tracking price decrease percentage, we'll get a better understanding of what's causing this push. If decreases go down while increases keep going up, then I'll be more confident that demand is the driving force here. If price decreases go up, then I'm going to probably lean toward price increases being due to investor activity rather than a boost in demand. Now, on to the second part of the conundrum, the percentage of homes relisted. Normally, we like to see this under 10%. Dana Point has been hovering around the 11% mark until last week. Last week, we saw a big jump of 3% up to 14% of homes relisted. That means homes that didn't sell, expired, or that fell out of escrow, or just left the market for some reason are back. Normally, if this number pushes beyond 10%, it can be a signal that competition for buyers is weakening. The problem we have here is that price increases are also up, which might be a sign of increasing buyer demand and competition. So my working hypothesis right now is that homes that left the market 1 to 5 months ago are seeing an opportunity in buyer sentiment right now. And that means they're getting back onto the market. They might even be adjusting their asking prices up based on current values. Thus, the conundrum. And now back to inventory and the Dana Point market segments. So overall inventory in Dana Point decreased by 2 homes, leaving us with a whopping 63 homes for sale. It's only still about half of what we would see in a pre-COVID, normal, pre-2020 market. And a quick look at the individual market segments will tell us which price ranges are the most and least active. The bottom market segment saw 5 new homes come to market with 3 absorbed. The lower market segment saw nothing new hit the market, but 3 absorbed. The upper market segment also had no new listings, but did see 1 home absorbed, and the top segment didn't see any change at all. So, buyers, the lower and bottom market segments are where you're going to see the most new inventory, but you also might face the most competition. You know what? Comment below if you'd like to see how I find opportunities for my buyers, by looking at homes that may have been on the market too long and leveraging their lack of marketing and exposure. For anyone looking to sell in those segments, that's where you'll see the most demand. And even with those segments bringing the most new listings to the market, we're still in a huge deficit in terms of supply. So the competition among sellers is slim, and marketing can easily establish your home as the premier attraction for buyers. And really, based on price increases and the lack of price decreases, right now, sellers don't really have to worry about exhausting the available active buyer pool. So there you have it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.